Okay, we're recording.
Yeah,
How are you doing? How was your week?
good. Pretty busy. Was
What have you been
what
up to?
was doing quite a lot in the studio. Was recording, working with some really cool artists. Mainly with the new project of the free jazz musician Gebhard um, Gebhard Ullmann. That
Okay.
is kind of an old school free jazz musician. Was doing a lot in New York in this scene in the 80s, I guess,
Uh-huh.
and now he has a really cool band called Das Kondensat, and
Uh-huh.
this is a trio with Oli Potratz, the bassist, and Eric Scheffer, the drummer. It's
Okay.
very adventurous kind of music because it's for 1 second it sounds like a dub music, the other moment it sounds like a crowd rock or some rock stuff, and then like free jazz and weird thing, but very very adventurous. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
going like,
cool.
but it was quite a lot. We were 4 complete days in the studios, and yeah,
Nice. Hmm.
yeah.
So how many musicians? What was the
I mean, it's a trio. It's
trio?
a Gebhard plays all woodwinds, like mainly saxophones, with some effects, and Ollie play bass guitar. Quite rocky setup with distortion on the bass and stuff,
Hmm.
and Eric he has his own style on drumming. He's very good, very known like jazz drummer, but he can also play like groove stuff. But he's always kind of Asian percussion stuff with him, and then on the other side modular synthesizer, which is triggering some sound from his drums. So it's creating very unusual, sounds.
Cool.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and in the last days, also like the American keyboardist Liz Kozak was joining us for, she played with the last day of the session.
Ah, she's living in Berlin.
She's living in Berlin, yeah. She's also like a very unique musician.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you
So the
hear her play.
studio is coming back to life, no? A little bit.
Yeah, that was quite
Although I
quite.
see that the numbers are increasing in the last few days. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, we keep distance in the studio. It's kind of with 3 or 4 people in the big room. It's pretty easy,
Mm-hmm.
to keep to be away from each other. But yeah, I mean, I wish it's kind of start to move more like in this direction. That things
Yeah.
gonna more normal. Creating.
Yeah. And what about the project? What progress have
Yeah,
you made?
I was actually managed to finish. To complete the two songs from the Andreas and Tamar project, and now it's a complete written. And I was actually started to think about the big form, if it be either like 3 songs, like I thought in the beginning,
Maybe
or
one
4 songs.
composition. Ah, okay.
It's kind of it start to feel like I start to now we have two pieces finished. You
Mm-hmm.
start to finish to feel about like the what's going to be the balance overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, in the beginning I thought like to go with a 3 songs form, but now it feels to me maybe it's need like another something really slow, and another something that
You think of it a little bit like the 3 songs or the whole thing like a one composition, like a one.
definitely like, yeah,
Ah,
definitely
okay.
like
Okay.
definitely like a one composition. It's
Okay.
they have they have some relation with each other as well, and
Okay.
the language musically both, and kind of what it's going to be. So this is definitely going to be a piece, and like it's one piece contain several songs.
Mm.
Yeah, so I actually uh, copied the flute trio and sent it to Federico. He was really happy, and I sent also the two songs copied to Tamar.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and she was also very delighted to get it, and she says she's really excited to look at it. And the thing is,
What
like,
about technically? You were a little bit worried
yeah,
about the technical side.
that's a point. I mean, I actually really looking forward to have feedback from them, but they're all busy. And Federico promised that he will look at it with his trio the next time they meet. So it might take a couple of weeks. And Tamar actually said she's gonna give me feedback today. So it will help me because yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that I wrote that are combination of a harpsichord and a piano might need to be a bit virtuosic in it's not like really difficult to play as it is, but kind of to play it on two different keyboards in the same time and to move from one thing to another might need a little bit of conceptual, way of putting things,
Yeah.
and she will tell me, if it's impossible.
Mm.
Although she's not really the person to say things are impossible, she always find a way to do this. But it's going to determine a bit of how it's going to sound. I mean, right now, when you write on a paper, it's all like theoretic.
Yeah,
Imagine how things, and sometimes check things on a piano or in a computer, but it's not. It's not there until you hear it actually
yeah, of course.
played in the room.
Yeah. Okay. So it's nice that you have the musicians to like to get their feedbacks and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So you think of it maybe to do 4 songs, you said, or keep it 3,
Yeah,
or
I think that what's stopped me really is that I don't have I can't decide on the lyrics I want to compose. I mean, for those two pieces, the lyrics, I found the lyrics, and then I could really take all my musical idea and put them all together with the lyrics, because the lyrics
Mhm.
really determine what it's going to be like. I mean, this is the main things there. And now that I decided to be like, on really on this going to be Japanese haiku and probably like more classical ones. So I have 2 of them, and I start now to look on all the repertoire of the big masters of this, and there's a lot of things that are very very interesting. But I have to kind of to feel like to learn about a bit more, and also like to
Yeah.
find the one that will fit the 2 other, because I basically mix and match on a period of 200 years. So it's not like
Yeah.
yeah
Okay.
it's yeah and I started as well to start to put the ideas of the contrast piece as well on a paper, but this is still like really really far. I mean, it might as well, like, have the moment where it's gonna just suddenly write itself. But this was unfortunately, the one that was kind of, I thought going to be easy to write because it's one instrument solo, but then you realize it's actually, when you write one instrument, you have to create all your sounds from one instrument,
Yeah.
so you have to be very careful what you say.
Yeah.
and,
It's
and
like
this is like,
Sternberg in The Princess Bride. Did you see the movie? That Princess Bride, no? And Sicha Ksuma.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
No, there's a part that the what's his name, Wesley, with the black mask fights the
Mhm.
huge giants, and he tells him, while they fight, he tells him that usually he fights against 12 people, and it's much easier because you make all the movements, and you just, I don't know, it's easier to fight 12 people than to fight one person, and
Yeah,
so it's kind of yeah. Suddenly it looks like it sounds simple, but then yeah. all the lights are.
It's really interesting because with the trio, it was exactly like this. With the trio, it's super. You already have, like, a keyboard instrument, like piano, that can do harmonies and big
Yeah,
chords, and you have the cello that is, string instrument, and a flute that's a wind instrument, and you have so many colors, and every time you
yeah,
feel, something is too empty, or it have to be, kind of flashy, you have
yeah,
like so much to choose for.
yeah,
Then when you move to the vocals and keyboards, it's already like very very strict.
yeah,
You don't have any cards, to
yeah,
play.
yeah,
Then with a solo instrument, it's every note have to mean something, and it's like
yeah. You are completely transparent and
yeah, exactly, and it's also, I don't want to go into. I mean, on contrabass you can do a lot of sound effects, but I don't really want to go there. To kind of
yeah,
to make it like a sound effect thing.
yeah,
So yeah, it's a bit blocking me to to kind of to continue doing things there.
yeah. Okay. In any case, but since it's our last conversation for the
Yeah.
month, I mean, yeah, you made a lot of. I mean, yeah, you made a lot of progress during this month. I mean, yeah, you wrote a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah,
I'm really happy with how it went, and definitely, like, I'm gonna finish those pieces, and hopefully get performed in framed one time. you
yeah,
know.
of course, that's the idea. But yeah, really nice capacity. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It was I asked for a lot for myself to actually to finish three pieces in a month. So I mean, but it's still like, one piece is completely done, and I would say half a piece is at least half another piece, and yeah, still there's a week. You never know.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Thank you so much for this, opportunity to
Thank
talk
you.
to you, be part of this process.
Miss our talks. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, let's continue. Maybe do it on a, personal level.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, man. So take care. We'll be
You
in
too.
touch.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yes, bye.